Come closer. Doesn't want to stand next to me.
I'm used to the distance.
Are you used to the distance? Come stand next to me, woman. Hi. Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Nick. The people on Twitter may know me as Squizbot.
I'm Jill, and then we have Girrlgenius.
We have been together. How long have we been together now?
It will be 2 years April 10th.
2 years, April 10th. And we would have been married a year, April 13th.
Crazy.
A crazier part is that I remembered when it was.
It was pretty crazy, but with your penis and all.
True. What? Because I have a penis, I can't remember dates?
No.
Apparently a penis is an impediment to remembering dates. It happens.
It does.
It does. We met on Twitter, as the people on Twitter will know. It was a random retweet.
We really need to find who retweeted him into my timeline.
We really
That's what started this
do.
whole thing.
We really don't know who that is.
We know them at least a bouquet of flowers.
Although neither of us now have 5-star features, so we're kind of screwed. I was smitten. The picture was here to here.
Every woman on Twitter at least starts out with a cleavage picture for a little while.
I did. Though it was ball cleavage. I have good ball cleavage. I'm still disappointed they don't make bras for your balls.
We do.
They do?
Oh,
Yeah, that's for your banana. What about your grapes?
that's it.
My grapes will fit in there. It started with just an Abby and a retweet. There was some talking, there was some flirting. For anyone who's joined us, the glasses have come off. I was completely unaware that there was any flirting going on because I'm a silly man. I don't know these things.
All I know is I saw his picture, and in the background of his original picture there were cars. And so I was trying desperately to zoom in and see those license plates so I could figure out where he lived.
That was my Amsterdam picture.
Yeah, it didn't help me because it was a totally different country.
No, yeah, that wasn't going to help.
I mean, you were a totally different country no matter what.
I was really in a different country. She had to get me. She had to get me. Some DMs where I finally got to... I began on the journey to get to know Jill. It was worth it. It was worth it. As these things sometimes do, they migrated to Kick, the horror, the wasteland that is Kick. That was kind of all she wrote. Which isn't all that she wrote.
No, but there was a lot of writing going on because it was Kick.
It was, yeah.
And then we tried to move to Skype, but Skype sucks.
Skype.
Viber.
Skype
Viber's the way to
surprisingly
go.
sucks. Viber is the future.
Plus the fact that I was so nervous when I did hear your voice, I hung up on you.
Oh, I know. It was 3 in the morning, there was a storm going on, I was worried that the weather was affecting the reception, and...
I could just
I
barely
keep saying,
hear you.
Jill, can you hear me?
I was very nervous.
Oh.
But before Viber, there was iBoo.
There was Audio Boo. Audio Boo happened first.
Yeah, we used to send each other little messages, and he would read me stories,
I did.
and I would listen to him as I was going to sleep.
I did.
And I would sing him songs,
She would.
and sometimes he would sing me songs.
I did.
And then we discovered, it was okay to talk on the phone. And I don't think my face ever hurt so much from smiling the first time I talked to you. You're cute.
I'm not.
You are.
I stole my cuteness.
Cute.
So that happened. We met for the first time in person properly in October of 2011.
I believe very in
September into October. Of course, for anybody that doesn't know, the very first time we met was in a botched vacation attempt in August of 2011 that involved a brief and unsuccessful and actually quite traumatic meeting in the August of 2012, which involved Jill unfortunately being turned away from being allowed into the UK. And that wasn't fun for anyone involved.
We met in an ER in the hospital because they took my medication away from me.
So where we had our first kiss was in the A&E, or for my colonial friends, the ER, of a hospital on the outskirts of London, surrounded by airport security who were afraid that I might slip Jill like a shank or an escape kit. A traumatic day with a surprising cherry on top. So very quickly we planned for my good self to travel stateside, which
6 weeks later happened.
6 weeks later, yep, 6 weeks later we finally met in person properly.
They let you in.
They did. Maybe they were hoping to convert me.
Yeah.
It's the accent. Spent 4 amazing weeks together. Very, very early on knew that this was something we were going to have to do properly. I think we already knew, but then actually being in person, the things you say to each other in person aren't the things you say in emails and texts and whatnot. So
You fucking Jew bastard.
Yes, which is where I was christened. For those who are on Twitter who may have asked or may have wondered at some point why I went from being Nikolai Sausages over ice cream one day in Decatur. Girrlgenius turned to me and said, "Yeah, that's what you are. You're a married Jew bastard." And it stuck because I laughed so hard that ice cream ran down my face. From then on, I was married Jew bastard. We knew that this had to happen. Sat and had some very long, drawn-out conversations about what we were going to do next, and arrived at the decision for me to move here. Anybody that's moved into the immigration process, especially recently, knows that it's very long and very hard and very just endless miles of endless miles of red tape. But undeterred, we moved forwards. The first step of which was our deciding to become betrothed. We were married in April of 2013. That happened right there. Boom. Can honestly say, can say for myself, I can't speak for Jill, I can say for me it was the happiest day of my life.
Even the happiest day if there was sushi involved.
It was the happiest day of Jill's life, aside from the day she found sushi.
You should always come second anyway.
I should always come second, apparently. And since then, we've been pushing forward with the finding of jobs. New employment is always necessary for these kind of things because it is very long and expensive and there is a lot of red tape. Waiting on government reform. We have appealed to people's financially frivolous side. We both asked and have received, without any solicitation, money along the way, which has helped me to come here in the October of 2012. There were people who helped us with our wedding as well.
Big shout out to the clan idiots.
Yes, clan idiots. There have been people that have helped us out along the way, emotionally and financially. Both have been hugely appreciated. We've used GoFundMe, we've set up PayPal links along the way. I don't think we've ever really expected anybody to help us, but we have put it out there in the hopes that if there are like-minded individuals, if there were people out there like us, that if we had the money and saw that someone was going through a hard time, a car payment, a family holiday, a trip like us, to meet someone who is the other half of them, I like to think that we would both put our hands in our pockets or our respective bank accounts and to help them out.
There's so many other people like us out there, and just receiving the emotional support from like couples like us has been overwhelming too.
It's been a long road. It's also been a surprisingly short road. It feels like we've been doing this forever, but then it's only been like 2 turns of the calendar. But when you're without the one that you love, every day feels like a month, and every month feels like a year. And this has been hard work. This has been hard on both of us. We've gone through a lot of crap separately, and we've been through some crap together, and we're both trying to push on. There are people out there that we would love to thank endlessly. There are people that we'd like to thank in person that we just haven't got around to yet. The people that we have met in person, we have got to say thank you to. They've been consistently awesome in supporting us and wishing us the best and wanting to be there for us.
Really, there are some very awesome people on Twitter.
There really
We
are.
wouldn't be able to do this without those awesome people. There's some shit people on there too.
Oh my god, there are some awful...
That's
just...
for you.
Anything you want to say to the people of the internet? Just that? Just that. I am head over heels with a Southern Belle, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Even if she is 90% corn.
Well, you're all Jewish, and still with the Jew. Smell the wine.
If you ever see a picture of Jill with an eye patch, even if it's a bedazzled one, it's because I went to kiss her and just went straight in the nose. Throat fuck. She went for my testicles. Just wanted to make a little video message and say hello to the people that know us and the people that don't, and the people that have read our words but have not seen us in motion, as it were. I'm going to do that again without smacking my wife in the breast. I've been Nick.
I've been Jill.
So apparently I'm Nick and she's Jill and you're the cheese.
Bye, y'all.
Ta-ta.